Hey, I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's not a good day for Sony and a lot of fanboys out there. I want to see that same exact damn energy that the same people on social media like Twitter and Facebook. I want to see that same exact energy that they had when Microsoft Xbox laid off 1,900 people over there at ABK. We all know that ABK was literally overstaffed to the max. 3,000 devs for one game alone should have been a huge red flag for a lot of people. But, a lot of people in the gaming industry, they was just going along with it. Now, news broke out that Sony Interactive Media, Sony Interactive Entertainment has laid off 900 of their workers. And one of those work areas in the UK, I think called London Studios, was completely shut down. London Studios was the company that was working on Sony's VR games. Now that entire VR company is gone. And this was days after the people over there in the UK held a party for Jim Ryan. They gave him thank you Jim cookies. And then a couple days later, Jim Ryan gave them the news, hey, you're all fired. Go find some other place to work. If that's not something to face to you, we just threw you a party and the things you give us is to fire us. But I tell you, man, some of these executives out here be heartless. But yeah, like I said, this was inevitable because during the pandemic, during the COVID times, during the lockdowns, they was doing too much overhiring. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. They was doing too much overhiring. You've seen all these layoffs everywhere, but the same people won't give Microsoft that same, when they said with these layoffs happening over there with ABK, they said Microsoft was single-handedly destroying gaming, but with these layoffs, everybody kind of quiet and said, it's bad for these, it's bad. I feel for these workers. Microsoft did it. Microsoft is destroying gaming. Microsoft needs to go away. I feel bad for these workers. But yeah, the PlayStation community means anything else. Okay, so this is what Jim Ryan said February 27th. The PlayStation community means everything to us. So I felt it was important to update you on a difficult day at our company. We have made the extremely hard decision to announce our plan to commence a reduction of the overall headcount globally by about 8% or about 900 people, subject to local law and consultation processes. Employees across the globe, including our studios, are impacted. So just like with the whole ABK deal over there at Microsoft Xbox, they laid off 8 to 9% of their workers. The same thing here happened with Sony. These are incredibly talented people who have been part of our success, and we are very grateful for their contributions. However, the industry has changed immensely, and we need to future ready ourselves to set the business up for what lies ahead. We need to deliver on expectations from developers and gamers and continue to propel future technology in gaming. So we took a step back to ensure we are set up to continue bringing the best gaming experience to the community. Below, I've shared a copy of the email I set up, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me go ahead. It is important to provide you with updates about the business as often as possible. Today, I am writing with sad news through discussions over the past few months. Okay, so this has been developing about the evolving economic landscape, changes in the way we develop, distribute, and launch products, and ensuring our organization is future ready in this rapidly changing industry. We have concluded that tough decisions have become inevitable. The leadership team and I made the incredibly difficult decision to restructure operations, which what was that? Which regrettably includes a reduction in our workplace, impacting very talented individuals who have contributed to our success. So we envision reducing our headcount by about 900 people, or about 800 of our current workforce. These regions will be impact. There will be impact for employees across our CIE regions across Americas, EMEA, Japan, and APAC. Several places and studios are affected. For those of you in the US, all impacted employees will be notified today. In UK, it's supposed the places and studios, London studio will close in its entirely. That there will be reductions in Fire Sprite Studio, and there will be reductions in various functions across SIE in the UK. In Japan, we will implement a next career next career support program. Details will be communicated separately. In other countries, we will begin conversations with those who are potentially at risk or impacted as a result of the proposed course of action. For those who will be leaving SIE, you are leaving this company with our deepest respect and appreciation for all your employees during our tenure. So the one thing that they forgot to mention in that same exact clip or the same exact article is that there was firings that also happened with Naughty Dog and Insomniac, two studios that was carrying Sony the past 4 generations. So people got laid off at Naughty Dog and people got laid off at Insomniac Games. So here's my thing here. These big budget games that's going on right now is the main reason why these studios are doing all these layoffs. These big budget games, all these people that got hired during the pandemic times, where people who desperately need a job was just getting hired, and they was doing so much overstaffing, right? These overstaffings was a huge reason why there was so many profits, revenue not being seen and expected by the investors, and now you got a bunch of people being laid off because of it. You've seen it with ABK when they hired too many people during the freaking pandemic times because they wanted to try and keep the games optimized for people during that time, because that's where they was getting their money, because people were still inside. Now that a lot of people are not really playing these games, or that people are moving outside more, now they gotta be like, yo, we need the people in the offices now. We can't have y'all doing like we can't have y'all working from home. We need y'all here in these studios. So the people that they are firing are the people that are the expendable ones, the ones that are probably in the house all day just doing they little business. Those people got the boot from ABK and Sony. But once again, my thing is, you don't see the same reaction from the freaking fan base or the freaking the gaming journalists, gaming media. They said Microsoft was doing an evil thing here. Well, with Sony, it was pretty much to be expected. Difference is, they try to make it 1,900 people got fired. Dude, and today, at the same time, EA just said they just laid off 600 people. So both Sony and EA laid off a combined of 15 to 1,600 people. And we are only in February. March starts tomorrow. This is literally the end of February. But where is that same energy? You won't see it. Because anything Microsoft does, it's evil. And you already know these gaming media, they gotta protect Sony at all costs and say this was to be expected because it's Sony. Dog, and Jim Ryan, dog, Jim Ryan, they threw you a party, bro, and you had to fire them the next couple of days, man. Now that's some heartless. That is heartless right there. But guys, like I said, man, this is the big. I mean, like I said, they did a whole bunch of overhiring during the pandemic, and now this is what happens. But let me know what y'all think about it in the comments below. If you guys like the video, man, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, hit the notification bell. I'll see y'all next one. Peace.